KXAN has discovered that changes to the language of a Bill of Rights that promises fair treatment for foster children in Texas. Well, the bill includes basics like the right to live in a safe, healthy, and comfortable place and to go to school.
But now, missing from it are guarantees of fair treatment for young people who are not sure about their gender identity or sexual orientation. So why the sudden change? KXAN investigator Robert Maxwell got some answers.
Adrian Gaspar, now 27, says he grew up in foster care. He was aware, he says, of written protections that promised him fair treatment as a young man who identified as gay. Much of the original Bill of Rights remains on the agency website. It's right here in Clause 5, fair treatment for sexual orientation. Now, though, on the new printable version of a related form, the line is gone. With consequences, Gaspar believes.
Gives too much leverage to foster caregivers, more so. Because, you know, I experienced it directly. I had a foster mother ask me if I believed in Jesus Christ and that if I knew that being gay was wrong.
Also gone, language promising fair treatment of gender identity. As well, KXAN has learned a longer declaration on religion that promised foster kids a choice to practice or not to practice has been shortened to a one-line item: to have religious needs met.
By removing, the previous language, they're being forced to choose some religious need. When previously that really wasn't necessary.
An emailed statement from DFPS says the language was modified so that it would be consistent with the standards that we have established for the care and treatment of foster children. An agency spokesperson says he was not aware of any political motivation for the changes. Last May, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick launched a faith-based collaboration. It was aimed at boosting the number of foster care families across Texas. In Austin, Robert Maxwell, KXAN investigates.
DFPS tells us, regardless of what the documents online say, they are for reference and information only and do not diminish the legal protections for any foster child or youth in care. We reached out to one of the Democratic authors of the Foster Care Bill of Rights, Senator Carlos Uresti. He tells us by email he hopes any modifications are made in consultation with young people who are in foster care and are respectful of their many diverse backgrounds and beliefs.
A bill to reform Child Protective Services will get a floor vote in the Senate. Senate Bill 11 would promise timely services for children in foster care, increase the number of children that can be helped, and strengthen child abuse investigations.